Have you ever wondered how the Inuit managed to fall asleep in temperatures as low as -84 degrees Fahrenheit in minutes? It's not just about toughness. There's a smart system at play. From using animal skin bedding to regulating body heat, the Inuit have mastered the art of staying warm in extreme cold. Their techniques are built on generations of knowledge and practical survival skills. These methods focus on efficiency, utilizing the environment in ways modern technology often overlooks. So, how do they do it? Stay with us as we explore the fascinating science behind their cold weather strategies. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the incredible ways different cultures have adapted to their environments. Did you know the Inuit people aren't just found in one country, but are spread across several Arctic regions? About 70,540 Inuit live in Canada, especially in places like Nunavut and northern Quebec. In Greenland, they're called Kalaallit and make up around 80% of the population. There are also 16,581 Inuit in Alaska and 17,067 in Denmark. Isn't that incredible? We understand who the Inuit are. Let's take a look at how their igloos provide comfort in extreme cold. Can you imagine falling asleep when it's colder than dry ice outside? Sounds impossible, right? But for the Inuit, it's just another night. So how do they stay warm and comfortable in such extreme cold? The answer might surprise you: the igloo. At first glance, a house made of snow doesn't sound cozy. But did you know that snow traps up to 95% of air, making it an amazing insulator? That means even a small amount of body heat can keep the inside much warmer than the outside. And the design? It's brilliant. The dome shape blocks wind, and the low entrance traps cold air so it doesn't rise into the living space. Inside, temperatures can reach up to 61 degrees Fahrenheit, even if it's -76 degrees Fahrenheit outside. How do they sleep? Inuit build raised snow platforms covered with furs or branches, where warm air rises, making it feel surprisingly cozy. So, would you sleep in a house made of snow? The Inuit have mastered it, and they sleep soundly through some of the coldest nights on Earth. The igloo may provide shelter, but it's what's inside that truly matters. Let's explore the materials and techniques the Inuit use to create a warm, sleep-ready environment inside these icy homes. For the Inuit, it's not just about the igloo, it's also about what you sleep on and under. Their secret? Caribou and sealskin hides. Caribou hides are like nature's heated blanket. Why? Their hollow hairs trap heat, making them perfect for bedding. Inuit would layer them smartly, starting with unsplit hides as a base, then young bull hides as mattresses, and finally, soft, tanned calf hides as blankets. Cozy, right? Sealskin also played a big role. Tough, water-resistant, and great for both tents and sleeping gear. But here's a clever trick. They slept close together to share body heat. Add in raised sleeping platforms covered in branches and hides, and you've got a setup that's warm enough to sleep through an Arctic night. Would you try this survival sleep system? But even the best insulation needs a reliable source of heat. That's where an ancient invention, the quillik, comes in, offering both warmth and light through the coldest nights. Wonder how the Inuit stayed warm and had light in the middle of the Arctic night? Meet the quillik, a traditional oil lamp that was essential to daily life. It's usually carved from soapstone into a crescent or parabolic shape. The shallow basin is filled with seal oil or blubber, and a wick made from Arctic cotton grass or dried moss draws the oil up to create a steady flame. Pretty clever, right? And they used a special tool called a takuti to maintain the flame and reduce smoke. If you're finding this interesting, don't forget to hit subscribe and click the bell icon. But here's the best part. The quillik wasn't just a lamp, it was a heat source too. Inside the igloo, it kept things warm during those bitterly cold nights, and it provided light long before electricity existed. Plus, it could be used for cooking food, melting snow for water, and even drying clothes. Would you rely on something like this to survive in the cold? It's amazing how the Inuit made such efficient use of their resources. While the igloo and quillik keep the space warm, the Inuit also protect themselves through what they wear, specially designed clothing that functions like a second shelter. Alongside their heat sources, the Inuits' clothing plays a key role in surviving the frigid temperatures. How did the Inuit survive the harshest Arctic temperatures? It's all in their clothing, particularly the use of caribou skin. Caribou skin is highly valued for its insulating properties. The hollow hairs trap air, creating a natural barrier against the cold. Inuit parkas are made using a two-layer system. Inner layer: the fur faces inward to trap body heat close to the skin, and the outer layer: the fur faces outward, offering an extra layer of protection against the outside cold. This design works even in temperatures below -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Can you imagine staying warm in those conditions? But that's not all. Inuit clothing includes boots, kamiks, made from caribou or sealskin, which have multiple layers of insulation. Mittens lined with fur keep hands warm and protect from frostbite. And the layered inner garments allow for adjustments depending on the temperature and activity level. Do you think you'd be able to stay warm in the Arctic with this kind of setup? It's impressive how well these clothing systems work together to keep the Inuit comfortable in the extreme cold. Yet perhaps the most fascinating part of the story lies within the Inuit themselves. Over generations, their bodies have adapted in remarkable ways to the Arctic cold. How do the Inuit survive in such extreme cold? It's all about some amazing adaptations. For one, they have more brown adipose tissue, which helps generate heat and boosts metabolism by about 8.7% in cold conditions. Their traditional diet is packed with fat and protein from foods like seal, whale, and fish, making up about 50% fat and 30 to 35% protein. But here's the crazy part. Their bodies are built to efficiently process omega-3 fatty acids thanks to genetic mutations. This keeps their hearts healthy despite all that fat. What's even more impressive, their basal metabolic rate is 16 to 18% higher than normal to conserve energy. How does your body adapt to extreme conditions? These strategies might seem like ancient relics, but they offer timeless lessons. Could modern adventurers or cold climate residents learn from the Inuit way of sleeping in sub-zero environments? How do people survive in freezing places without modern gear? The Inuit have done it for generations, and there's a lot we can learn from them, even today. They've inspired some of the winter gear we wear now. What if your phone or GPS stops working? No problem. The Inuit use the stars, snow, and land to find their way, and they live sustainably, hunting only what they need and using every part of the animal. But maybe the most powerful lesson is their mental strength and ability to adapt to tough conditions. Isn't that something we all could use, especially in a world full of surprises? To wrap it up, the way the Inuit fall asleep in temperatures as low as -84 degrees Fahrenheit is truly impressive. Their simple yet effective techniques, like using special sleeping bags and trapping body heat, help them survive in extreme cold. While modern gear is advanced, there's still a lot we can learn from their methods for cold weather survival. Do you think these techniques could help us sleep better in freezing conditions? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more cool survival tips.